Hi, my name is Alexandria Howard, and I'm going to talk to you about the jurisdictional determinations under the UCCJEA, the analysis of Aldava and Baum. So, this slide is about the purpose of UCCJEA. The UCCJEA aims to provide a uniform legal framework to address jurisdictional issues in interstate child custody disputes, reducing conflicts between states and promoting cooperation. It prioritizes, um, the home state jurisdiction, defined as the state where the child has lived with the parent or person acting as a parent for at least 6 consecutive months immediately before the commencement of a child custody proceeding. Emphasis on the child's home state seeks to ensure that custody decisions are made in the state most familiar with the child's circumstances, minimizing jurisdictional competition and potential legal conflicts between the states. In the Aldava versus Baum case, the Kentucky Supreme Court faced a jurisdictional dispute under the UCCJEA between Kentucky and Texas. The child, HA, was born in Texas in 2019. The family moved between Texas, Kentucky, and Washington due to the father's employment before the mother and HA returned to Kentucky. In November of 2020, the mother sought an emergency protective order in Kentucky requesting temporary custody. In December 2020, the father filed a custody petition in Texas. The Kentucky court determined it had jurisdiction, interpreting the family's moves and the mother's return to Kentucky as not disrupting Kentucky's status as HA's home state. The court considered the concept of temporary absence under the UCCJEA, concluding that the child's time spent outside Kentucky did not alter its jurisdictional authority. The jurisdictional determinations under the UCCJEA, Kentucky's objective standard in the Aldava versus Baum case. The Kentucky Supreme Court adopted an objective standard for determining whether an absence is temporary under the UCCJEA. The court focused on where the child physically lived rather than the parent's intent or plans. The emphasis was on the child's actual residence, not the subjective motivations behind the move. This approach provides clarity and predictability in jurisdictional decisions, reducing the potential for manipulation or disputes based on subjective intent. A subjective standard would focus on the intent of the parents, whether they intended to return to the original state, which could lead to inconsistencies and confusion. By using an objective standard, Kentucky saw a clear, measurable basis for determining jurisdiction, avoiding reliance on potentially conflicting interpretations of parental intent. The implications of jurisdictional assertions. The Kentucky court ruled that Kentucky's subsequent assertion of jurisdiction was invalid under the UCCJEA. The UCCJEA mandates that once a state has made a custody determination, other states must defer to that decision unless the original state jurisdiction or no longer has a significant connection to the child. In this case, Kentucky had already exercised its jurisdiction by issuing an EPO and granting temporary custody to the mother. Texas later on involvement and violated the UCCJEA's requirement for deference to the first in-time custody ruling, as Kentucky had not relinquished its jurisdiction, nor had its connection to the child diminished. And here are my references. Thank you.